Eau Rouge, Radion, the bus stop chicane, iconic turn names and an iconic circuit. History lives here at Spa-Francorchamps at the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Antonelli, George Russell and Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Albon and Liam Lawson, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Isaac Hadjar and Sainz, Gasly, Bortoletto, Esteban Ocon and Ollie Behrman, Colapinto and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.8 seconds. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Yes, guys. Unbelievable.
Enjoy this slowdown now. Well done, mate.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
Only 3 can take to the podium, and here they come. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.